Align with Ariana. Say hi. Say hi. Look, Kissy. Look, Kissy. Mwah. Say welcome to Align with Ariana. Hi, welcome to Align with Ariana. I am Ariana, of course, your favorite psychic medium. I am able to go beyond the veil of life and death to connect with spirits that are sometimes nice and sometimes not so much. So if you are new to my channel, welcome here. I want to get into this reading of Bashir, Pop Smoke. The reason why I am going back into this reading is because he has had a new album release, and he is here and he's ready to connect automatically. So let's go ahead and get into this reading. So when I do connect with him, he's very happy upon connecting at first. He states that his experience of what he experienced between life and death with traveling has been one that is very, very different. His soul remembers a lot about being here on the earthly plane, but it's very different for him. He wants his brother to know, Mike, he keeps referencing his brother Mike. He wants his brother to know that he is very much loved by him, and he wants Mike to know that he has a lot of information of what he would like to talk about. And he said that he's going to talk about this now. It's very important that he takes his time with explaining this information, because this information could get confusing to some, but he wants you guys to know that he's going to explain this information the best way he can, but mostly the message is for his brother Mike. He's talking about the night that this happened, the night that he passed away. He's saying that he knows that his judgment was very cloudy, that he did take some sort of a lucid or some type of lucid. So he is referencing some sort of substance that could be in a pill form that he did take that could have caused some sort of delusion to what he was seeing, or him noticing what was going on. He said that he felt like his ego got in the way because he was a big guy at the time. And he also saying that he knows that this does relate to some sort of exchange. So what did take place did happen because of an exchange, some sort of service that he was doing. And I don't know if he's referencing some sort of a substance, but it does sound like he is referencing some sort of substance exchange. And this is what he's explaining, sort of like a bad thing to go wrong, a bad deal to go wrong. He is also referencing some girl, I don't know if he called her Candy, and I did reference this back when I first spoke with him. He kept referencing a girl, but he keeps referencing a girl Candy or something by the name of C. Possibly she had a nickname that went by Candy. And he knows that, very aware that she did have a lot to do with this. He's also referencing that he does not hold back any regret, but he's saying that the way that everything did play out, he's referencing that it's messed up. Now, when I asked him about how he feels about his new album, how does he feel about all these new things popping back up, since all of this is coming back into place with his energy and his music being put back out into the universe, he's actually saying that he's not very happy with it at all. He's not happy with the album. He's not happy with the music. The biggest thing that he keeps referencing is that he felt like the people that had their hands into his album, into his music, the dealings, he said that it wasn't meant to help his family. So he's saying that he hopes that a lot of the monetary gains from the album goes to his family and goes to support his little one. He's saying his little one. So this could be a friend of a child that he felt like he took care of. It wasn't his child, but this was a child that he did take care of. But and to support his brother and people that were in his entourage or his group, his young boys that he's saying, his young boys. He is hoping that a lot of the money goes to support them, but he knows that a lot of the money was going to pay off a lot of bad debt between about a name, because he's saying that his name is actually going, he's having some trouble with clearing up his name with, I guess it relates to some sort of trademark for his name, but he is having some sort of battle. His mother is currently going through trying to get rights to his name and rights to a lot of the music that he did have and did own for the short amount of time. But he's also referencing his sister. He's saying that if anyone should have the blessings or gifts that are to come up for his work or for what he should be doing, it should be his sister, because he pushed his sister more than anyone. It should be his mother. It should be anyone in his family, and it should be the closest one that he were very close to. He doesn't like how people are trying to come in and use their assistance with helping him with his sound, with his music, because he's saying that he was very familiar with who he was, and he doesn't feel like these people would have stepped in before when he was alive. So he doesn't like how these people are stepping in now after he's gone. He's also referencing that he is strong in numbers, and he does not care that his life was cut short, that his life was taken very quickly, because he does feel that he is going to reign, he's going to reincarnate and reign again. He is going to have some sort of supremacy, and he is going to keep his imprint, his life imprint of who he was, and help himself transition into the next phase. So he is taking on like a warrior spirit, and he knows that he will be able to live in that spirit again. And when he comes out this time around, he's going to be much stronger, much wiser to what he was before. He keeps referencing that it's very sad to see his mother in so much pain, and that she hangs her head at night. That it is a lot of fear in his community and his family because of what happened and how it took place. They don't know who to trust. And he's also making references that you cannot trust. He's making a references to a guy from the a label, I guess, a reference to a guy that made some deals about his music. And he's also saying this guy is very well put together guy. He speaks well, he's very dressed well, but he's also referencing that this guy is not good. He is the behind the scenes type of guy. He has dealt with Pop Smoke and his music, he's saying, referencing like some sort of agent. He was an agent for him to help him get things done with booking concerts, but he realized that his energy is not good, and he wants his mother and his sister, his close loved one, a lot of female energies, to know not to trust this guy when it comes to business deals, any type of exchange. When he's referencing him, the guy could have some sort of beard that he's also referencing as well, but he's saying that this guy is not good at all. He's also referencing how the night leading up to the situation, it was an issue with when he was supposed to leave for his flight ticket. He does feel like a lot of preparation had took place with having things executed or planned out for him to go away, for him to be deceased, for him to take his life to be taken, because he is referencing that he feels like that it was all organized between his flight, between his time that he was leaving, between everything, and everyone wanted him to be comfortable, relaxed, not having any worries or stress, and kind of just off guard, completely off guard. And he's saying that I don't know if this girl, he did reference the Candy, but he's referencing like someone like a Steph, or I think her name is Stephanie or Steph, and he's saying that she had a big part in it too. So this is someone else that was there, possibly with the other girl, but he's saying Steph. I don't know if the nickname was Candy at first and her real name is Stephanie or Steph, but he is referencing her as well. He's not in the best position because he is wanting to relive and get some sort of reliving experience to go back through this again. He knows what it took to execute him. He knows, but he also is very, very well prepared that it will not happen again. And these are his words. His feelings and emotions are so deep in regards to his music. He doesn't like how it was so rushed. He said it was rushed. The album was rushed. It wasn't the same energy that I would have put into it, because I know how I feel. And he said, why will you not talk about all of the things that they've done to me? Why would you not talk about that? Because that's what the people want to hear, is the truth. The truth by how I was set up, how I was played for a spot, because I didn't choose a deal. Because I chose to do something different for my family, for my friends. I chose to not take the deal that you offer, and you play me with this album. You play my family, you play my blood, you play my life, and that will not happen ever again. I will not stand for it, because my grandfather, he was the real Wu. My grandfather was strong. My grandfather is who I am, and my blood is thick, and I don't have to take this. My streets are not being taken care of. The people that I run with in the streets are not being taken care of. How are they going to eat? How is my family going to eat? How are the ones that I love going to eat? I was that, and you guys took that from me, and I will not stand for it. There was blood spilled on my street. People come on my street and cry for me every single day. He's saying it's a lady that goes every single day that prays for him. I think her name is Maria, something with the M, Maria. He's saying that it's a lady that goes to the street, that goes to his site, where they had the funeral service going on the street with his casket, and she goes and she prays in that spot every single day for him to be uplifted, to be empowered, to be able to move forward in his life. And he's saying that he knows that she prays for me. I know he's saying that. He's saying that I know that she prays for me. I know that she's uplifting me. I know that because I feel it. I feel it because I'm still earthbound. I'm still earthbound because they tried to take my soul. They did not release me the proper way. They waited for my funeral too long. They waited for his funeral service too long. He's saying that it was too long because there was an issue with him getting back home, with trying to release all of the things, his supplies, his tools, his legal arrangements, everything. It was too long. And he became stuck and became earthbound, and he could not release to a higher dimension or a higher present. But he said that does not mean that he will not come back. He will come back, and he will be better once he finds out how to free himself. He's grateful and thankful for the priest, or for the lady that continues to pray for him every single day. He's asking that you do so, that you pray for him every single day, because he needs the prayer to help uplift him and to release his soul, so he can become one with the spiritual realm and then revamp or return back into this earthly realm. He's also saying that it's nothing that would help him more than prayer, just simple prayer. He doesn't care about the album, because he's saying that it's not something that he would have done so soon, and he would have not done it like that. He said his next album was supposed to get him a Grammy. He's saying that album will not, because it wasn't strong enough. It wasn't truthful. It wasn't truthful to who he was. It wasn't true to his roots, to who he was. He used to be afraid of death, but he's not afraid anymore. He has to be strong because he's in the transition by himself. He's in the transition by himself. So that is why he is trying to not show much emotion, because he's trying to be strong. But he feels, he hurts. He said he wouldn't wish this on his worst enemy, to be in so much pain, to be able to leave like that by himself. He left by himself, and he doesn't like how he left by himself. But he has work to do, and he knows it. And I don't know who Toya is. Toya is someone with a T. I don't know if this is his sister or someone very close with, possibly an aunt or his sister. But he's referencing her, and he's saying, be strong, baby. Be strong, because I am strong. I am not dead. I am here. I see, I hear, I feel, I know. But so many people mourn for him like he is gone, and he's here. He's in the present realm. He's not gone. He still has resting to do. He still has resting to do. Yeah, he's not happy. And the guy that is doing, or that has some sort of association between his trade name or his name being trademarked or legally protected, and all of his music being legally protected. I don't know if this guy's name is Jason, or has some music deals or in the music industry, but he is not connecting with him. He does not like him. He does not want him a part of any of his dealings. He's not happy with the album. It was not something that he said that he would have done so soon, and he's saying that he would have put his pain and his hurt into it, and his expectations and his grind of all of the things that had come up. But he said he felt like he paved the way for a lot of people that are making their spot now, because he was next. He was next. But it was one thing that his grandfather told him before he went away, and it was the thing that to never allow another man to eat from his plate, to always be the mambo, the macho, the man. And that's why he will never accept the album at 100%. May he find peace and blessings on his journey. May you find that, Pop. May you find that Bashar. He likes Bashar. Bashir. May you find that. May you know it. May you trust it. May you live in it. May peace be with you. May you know that you will return. All of these outside things are distracting him from his transition, with a lot of other energies that are going on around the world. But he is trying to focus on his ascension process. He is giving it 100%. And he is thankful for his grandmother, his grandfathers. He's thankful for his sister, for his mother, for the close women that surrounded him to help him be strong, because he said that is what made him strong to this day. He will continue. His journey will not stop. He will continue to be a voice for the people, for his people, for the people that are in the streets, that have suffered, that have been a part of some sort of destruction, or the forgotten ones, the ones that are the rebels, but the truth tellers. And that's something that he will always be, is a truth teller. He cannot side with something that is not truthful. He cannot be with something that is not truthful. And he will continue his journey as the truth seeker. So I want to thank you guys for aligning with Ariana. If you would like your own personal reading, please visit www.alignwithariana.com for more details, for more goodies, for more working your magic. Peace, love, bye. Be sure to share, like, and subscribe.